There was money laundering. You know, when you steal money, you find a way of sanitizing it by buying property, by whatever. That's what. Yeah, you sanitize it. So that you clean it by putting it into real estate.
Yes.
Yeah, when the taps closed, properties started to drop in value. I didn't know this. I honestly didn't know. Because there was a problem 2015 about property rates, and I was told because you sacked people. Because the sanitization, the money for sanitization had reduced. I'm beginning to see the work of prayer on the roads now. I honestly see now what has been birthed in prayer. The prayer altars, we have prayer altars. We pray, led by Pastor. They were there every Friday. Pastors and UNRA staff, we twin. Prayer altars should never just be for pastors. It must involve us, those who are in the marketplace. Then we have our own prayer altar, UNRA staff only, on Monday, every morning. Every Monday morning, early in the morning, 5:30. Because we pray directly into a project. This morning we were praying directly into a project. Each road project is a prayer project. Why? Because on roads, I don't know how many of you know this, but on roads you deal with shrines and altars and strongholds and witch altars. I had never encountered people like I'm encountering now.
Please share with them, because they have similar experiences, share with them about the that, just even if you summarize a bit of that, and because it's the reality of why the prayer aspect is so important.
Okay, so we're currently constructing an expressway called TBA Sega. It's a short project. I mean, it's only 23 kilometers. The section we're doing now is only 23 kilometers. It won't be a toll road. It's part of a longer road which starts here actually in town, in Kampala town, ends up somewhere in the western side. Now, when we started procurement of this, we encountered unbelievable contention. Companies were fighting each other. We were in the media every day. We were being accused of this. I mean, I've never seen one procurement under so much contention. It took about almost 3 years in procurement. You deal with this company, a whistleblower comes from here. You try and investigate there, another one accuses you in court there. It was unbelievable. Eventually, we awarded the contract. When we awarded the contract with the design for them to start, some people within my institution changed the design. Remember, the contractor has one design. We've changed the design. He has already signed. We now tell him, use this design. So he uses that opportunity to triple the amount of money, triple the amount of money. The place where we had initially wanted to construct was going through some built-up areas, and we were going to compensate the people, remove the buildings, build the expressway. They moved it from there into a swamp. You are Christians, you know what happens usually in water areas. We encountered, I'm telling you, real resistance, real. Including, you find a tree like that and they tell you that is our cultural thing. They call it cultural, it's an altar. Dedicated. We have fought in court over one tree. You can't imagine we're in court over a tree. You can't touch it. What kind of waters are these? People worship there, they have priests. This is what we encounter. Right now we're in court. But we have teams that are praying consistently on. I told you for us a road project is a prayer project. So this morning we agreed with Bishop Joshua and the team of pastors that as much as they intensify, we are going to increase prayer. And maybe he will tell you a little more what our strategy is, because that tree and every shrine on this expressway must come down. The expressway, this beautiful road which you have seen, 2015 when I joined, there was a rock. There was a rock. And the rock was owned by two people And one was actually a pastor, and I really believe that that pastor was manipulated by this other man. It was, I think they had 2 properties which we bought on. But they wanted the compensation to be, okay, let me put it in actual terms, from 4 billion Uganda shillings to 44 billion. So we sat, we hobbled, and we decided to realign the road, and it became cheaper. Then a little further after the rock, we found graves. Graves, bones of people. And this area of Uganda has a lot of
Respect for the dead.
respect for the dead, cultural things. So they built huts, brass thatched huts and tents, and camped where we were going to construct. And they would sleep there. Even when it was raining, they would stay there. Because they put up a strong resistance. We talked, we pleaded, they said, you cannot move our relatives.
Right.
They said, these are our relatives. So we said, okay, we can pay and bury them somewhere. They said, no, we have to do cultural practices.
Oh.
I said, what do I do? But we had men and women who were really praying. Because we knew we had come against a stronghold. Now, one day, a Saturday like this one, I was at home. The next thing I see, Twitter, news, our brothers had gone and removed everything. I had a project manager who I think is mad, because he ignored anybody else. He just went and started begging up for everything, including the bonds. He said, we gave you notice, you refused, we want to pay you, refused. He said, I'm taking your bonds, I'm going to bury them here in the road reserve, but we shall construct the road.
Wow.
That's what happened. What happened is that we then asked them to identify that these are their relatives. So that we could actually pay properly and have them buried properly.
Yeah. And they couldn't.
They were not related
They
at
couldn't.
all.
Yes.
At all. These were apparently migrant workers who had come from the north of Uganda many years ago, the 1950s or 30s or something like that. But somebody had claimed those bonds. So if we don't pray about these things, we will not do our job in the marketplace. Those of you in the marketplace, they are not two kingdoms of God, it is one. It is one. And we partner with our brothers and sisters, and we are anointed to do what we are supposed to be doing. And we will, I've told myself, and I've made a commitment to go, that before I leave UNRA, we will have a network like none other in the region. Because he does not appoint us for failure, he appoints us for success.
Are you blessed by that testimony? So, you see what is involved in transforming a nation.